today we're really just going to focus on Maybelline's Lemonade Craze palette, which is now out in stores. It's such a handy palette with such beautiful, bright, summery shades. Of course, the shade Lemonade Craze is the main feature, but it does have some beautiful like pinky, nudie, brownie tones as well to help you really bring that look to life. All in all, this palette is delicious, it's versatile, and it's just like really easy to use. So the first thing I'm going to do is just lay down a really nice thick concealer base, of course using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, literally my favorite concealer ever. It's really nice and moussey, very comfortable on the eye, and really just applies like an incredible coverage. So I'm taking a crease brush and I'm literally just stippling that into my lid, just making sure that I'm eliminating any of those creases, and it looks super smooth. So I'm going to go straight in with the shade Lemonade Craze. I'm going to take like a nice base shadow brush and I'm just going to work that into my crease and my brow bone. I'm just focusing on the outer edges of my eye first. We'll get to the lid later because I want to apply more of like a citrusy yellow since we are doing like a cute lemon theme. But yeah, just at the moment, we're just going to focus on the crease and the edges of the eyes. Now, as you can see, I'm not blending that color out. I'm dipping straight into the palette and I'm packing it on quite heavily because I really want to pull through the richness and the intensity of that yellow. I'm even extending this yellow like all the way out here, still just stippling it into my skin. I just want it to be like super dramatic and almost create like a nice colored contour with a shadow. Eliminating any sort of harsh lines with a nice fluffy blending brush and just using those circular movements to just blend that in quite seamlessly into the skin. I think the key with blending is to make sure that you're using quite a light touch. Like you don't want to grind it into your skin. You just want to dust it and just use like a very light touch. Be very delicate with it. When it comes to like bright colors and especially yellow, it's all about just building it. Like take your time. It's actually very therapeutic. This is what we're working with so far. So what I've noticed that's different about Lemonade Craze and the yellow in this palette compared to other palettes is that the yellow is much more creamier. So I've used a lot of yellows in the past that are quite powdery, and as soon as you blend it into your skin, it kind of disappears into thin air. I don't know if that makes sense or if anyone's experienced that before, but yeah, you kind of put it into your skin and then it kind of just like fizzles away. Whereas this yellow here, like you can feel it, it's velvety. Like it's so soft and has more of like a creamy consistency. So when you're blending it into your skin, you can really see the color just like pop. It doesn't just disappear into thin air. So that's starting to look cute. I'm just gonna catch up the other eye first. Oh my god, yellow blush is such a mood. I never thought I would enjoy this, but hello. Now, let me just address this for a second. So this yellow, as you can see, is different to like the yellow in my earrings, the yellow in my nails. It's more of like a honey. But we want more of like a nice citrusy yellow. Thankfully, Maybelline have actually like provided other shades here to help you mix and create that citrusy yellow. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but every other yellow I've used is always just that one yellow. It's always this like mustardy honey yellow, and that never really shows up that well on my skin. Like I really do prefer something a little bit brighter, a little bit more neon. But Maybelline have allowed you to create such a color by providing this shade here. It's called Sunnies. By having these different options of yellow, I think it's going to be a lot easier to nail that citrusy vibe. So I'm going to take my middle finger, I'm just going to circle it into Sunnies and really get that color onto my finger. And then what we're going to do is we're going to press that and pat that onto the lid so it sits on top again. I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep building that color until I get my desired intensity, which is like more of like a nice bright white shade. So I sort of shaped that white shadow into a bit of like a semicircle. So I've sort of patted it on my lid and then sort of carved it out a little bit just so it has a bit more shape to it. So I went hard on that layering. I probably laid it about like 20 times just to make that white like really pop and really stand out on my skin. What I'm going to do now is still use my fingers. I'm going to go in with Lemonade Craze and tap that on top of the white shadow that I just applied. I'm even going to use a precision brush like this just to get in the inner corners as well. So you can see it's already one shade lighter. We're not even done yet. Like it's almost at that nice like citrusy neon yellow. Just give me 1 second because I'm going to make that yellow even brighter. Okay, I really was not kidding when I said that all I do is layer my shadows to get it really bright, because I'm going to go back in with Sunnies, that really bright white shade, and I'm going to go on top of that yellow to just make it even brighter. I take a bit more of Sunny's and sort of blend that into my yellow blush as well, just to lighten it. What I'm going to do next is quickly pop on my lashes. I'm also going to take my Colossal Volume Express mascara and just zhuzh up those lashes and also apply the mascara to my bottom lashes as well. Also, now's a good time to sort of just go in with touch-ups and just emphasize any of the parts you want to. I really just want to emphasize that yellow blush vibe. I'm going to apply some actual blush now. This is the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade 30. I realized something was missing and it was definitely a little bit of highlight. And I'm going to use Maybelline's Master Holographic Highlighter, which I've never used before, but it's so cute and I feel like it'll just go really well with a yellow. And just dipping in and just sort of like lightly adding that to my cheekbones just for a bit of shimmer. You know what would also be cute if we take the shade Main Squeeze, this one right here, and add that into the inner corner for a bit of sparkle. So for the lip, I'm tossing up between my two super stays. I've got Ruler, which is more of like a nice pinky shade, and then I've got Amazonian, which is my absolute favorite lipstick in my collection. You guys know I wear this all the time. So do I play it safe or do I go for something a little bit more pink? I'm gonna go for Amazonian. It's my favorite lipstick and I know it's gonna look good, so why not? Alright my love, so behold the final look. Now this may not be wearable for you guys, but for me this is like totally 110% wearable. Like I'd wear this out to dinner. Hands down, I would. But if you do want to take it to the next level, which I think I might, you can add a little bit more detail. For example, create like a lemon shape with a bit of like white body paint or add a bit of white freckles. Whatever you want to do, it's so possible to just take this look to the next level and add even more detail. And that's what I think I might do, so let me just show you what that looks like real quick. Alright, so I added a little detail using some white body paint and I popped in some context just for that extra effect, and this is the final look. Definitely very editorial, very fun. Probably not something that I'd wear out, but it's cute. Thank you so much my loves for tuning in and watching, and I hope you learned a little something about how to make your yellow eyeshadow super bright. And of course, do let me know if you get your hands on the Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette. It's such a good one. It's really affordable and the colors are super versatile. So that's all I have for you today. Do not forget to subscribe. It supports me so much, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!